No, my wife never did the 9 years.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So because the faith she have in her, after some time that we start communicating and everything, she became pregnant. And when you're pregnant in Spain, they have to take you to a minimum security prison.
What's up, my journeys? I greet tonight about Italian Davido. At this very moment now, then now with this my big boss. I keep gonna do this now when he won't tell us. So be you. But yes. So boss, how long is on there now?
Okay, for Italy. Well, I've been
for Europe.
No, for Europe, I've been almost. I think I'm getting to 30 years now.
30 years?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So totally in Italy, don't stay for that 30 years?
No. Italy. I've been in Italy like Italy. I think I'm getting to 12 years now.
12 years.
Yes. The rest 22 years was in Spain. The time we came in Spain, that was late 96, 95, late 95 stroke 96. Okay.
Wow.
So that time was a lot of young boys from Morocco roots. Yes. So that was how I came into Europe. That I can't really remember now. I think ending of 95 or ending of 96.
How was your life experience in Spain now? How was it like?
Oh, at the beginning it was so difficult.
Okay. It
was so difficult because when I get into Spain, I was very young.
Okay.
So the people I met.
How old are you then?
I think I'm about to complete my 17 years old.
Wow.
By then. So a young, vibrant man. So my orientation, just like majority of Africans today, when we are coming to Europe, we have the orientation that immediately you came after a few years, you made it and go. So I was also having the same mentality. So I could remember somebody telling me, oh, brotherly, you are too young. Now they just gave you a document. After 3 months you came in here, try to go to work, go to farm work, so you build your document. A guy told me this guy had been there for a long time, but I never listened to him.
Okay.
So I started following friends who need quick money, who want to make quick money, you know? So I started mingling with them. That is how I get myself into trouble. Do you know that I only enjoy my liberty coming to Spain for 8 months? After the 8 months, I get into prison for 11 years.
Really?
Yes, for 11 good years.
So how old were you when you went to the prison? Like 18, right?
I've already completed 18 now.
18 years, okay.
Yes, yeah. So they gave me 11 years.
11 years?
Yes. Normally, from that 11 years, I'm supposed to, from 2 years and a half, I'm supposed to be coming out what they call permiso. Permiso mean a home leave. So, but when you have nobody, you have no visitors, you have no family coming to see you, and you don't have your document, they won't guarantee you that right.
Okay.
You understand me? So, because the system there is that they don't give you that long sentences for you just to punish you, just to tarnish your life. No. You know, they reduce it in place by place, but you have to have the requirements for you to be able to benefit from that benefit.
Okay.
So I was not having it, you see. So that led me now to eat completely all my sentences completely. The thing is that I was having the bad orientation through friends.
Okay.
You understand what I mean? So I thought that let me just quickly do my thing and make money and go back home. But before you know it, I made a very big mistake. So this mistake now led me to disaster because I wasted what do they call what does they call it? I wasted almost the best part of my life inside. So even up to today, if I start thinking about it, I would say, wow, that was a mistake I did, man. Look at how I removed 10 years, 11 years of my life. You understand? Which is, if it is today, I cannot withstand it. I was lucky then because I was young. That is why I could recover up. Even if when I'm telling people now, look at what happened to me, a lot of people doesn't believe me. Apart from people who really know me, you understand me? So what did I want to make up with this is that a lot of young guys today coming to Europe, you got to calm down. Calm down. In this country, in this continent, when you calm down, integrate. That is what they call integration. You integrate into the society. You're not, believe me, you're not going to miss nothing. Forget about those who think that they are rushing onto it now, they are making it. It doesn't matter. When you integrate, before you know it, gradually, you will get all those things you think that people have made before. You will get it, and also with peace of mind. So that is what I have to contribute on that.
Wow. So tell me now, like, I want to know, like, how is that inside world? How is it like your experience in the inside world for that 11 years?
All right.
So how is it like? Did you enjoy it or like?
Okay, right. Very good question.
Okay.
I did not enjoy nothing. I will not tell you that people have to go there to go and enjoy. No,
Okay.
but I learned. I became whom I am today because I was able to go there. Even sometimes I used to talk to myself that no, the universe or God, whatever you believe on, I used to believe that the universe sent me there for me to learn. Because actually, I learned there. Okay, do you know, after I spent like 3 years inside jail, I was now going to school, integrating myself.
Okay.
Then after the fourth year...
Right there in the
jail,
prison.
yes, in prison,
Okay.
yeah. Because Spanish system of jail, it depends the side of jail you went to. Like me, I was in Madrid.
Okay.
So after 2 years in Madrid, now they send me to Leon. So in this place in Leon, you can be able to work. There's work. So after 3 years, so I start working. From there, I was lucky. I met even the woman I am with today, my wife. I met her inside there.
You met your wife?
Yes.
In the jail?
In the jail. Yes.
Wow.
So this is about more than 19 years now together.
19 years?
19 years now together, yes.
Wow.
Yes. Well, we met inside. That is why I used the word before that. Sometimes I used to think that maybe the universe sent me to that process to learn and also, you know, to focus, to have more focus. Because actually, being inside make me to remember. I couldn't remember the day I was born because it's impossible. But I remember everything I have done in this life. My mistake, my rights, the advices that people have given to me, the wrong one, the good one. I have time now to, you know, remember all and analyze it. So I will not say I did not go there today. I did not enjoy it, but trust me, I integrated. It's helped me a lot. Inside helped me to integrate. So I'm not saying that it is the best place to go and integrate, but what I'm saying is that I am someone that inside the negativity, I try to find a positivity into it. So the positivity I find inside is that I was able now because because outside what I was not listening to nobody. I was only focusing. I want to make money, isn't it? Without thinking about the consequences, without thinking that what about going to make this money and I have problem. I never thought about that. But inside now make me to now be conscious about life. So I have to think about the danger before I act. So I'm not only thinking about what I'm going to gain, but I'm also thinking that what about if it went bad? What's going to happen? And possibility for it to get bad is like 80-90%.
Wow.
Yes. But I never came to realize this until I'm inside. You see what I'm telling you? That the inside now made me to start refreshing. But why? Because I decided to integrate. I've seen people there too who spend a long time, they still come and they still the same. They never so this thing depends on your own personality, depends on you. So when you are like, when you now, you know, say the truth to yourself, like, no, I've messed up, stop here. I don't want to live this kind of life. So I will do everything possible to come out of that. So now, how will you come out of that? It starts integrating, it starts controlling yourself, like correcting yourself, like telling yourself now, no, I can't go this way because this way will also make me to go more deeper inside. For instance, being inside for a long time is not a good thing, my brother. For instance, you have problems with your roommate. With your prison mate. Check out a place that the same food you eat on Monday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday, on Thursday. The same line of food, you see, that is the same diet, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's different food though, but you eat it for 1 month, 6 months, you get tired. Sometimes when the food came, immediately you hear the food is stinking. Not that the food is smell though, but it is so much that
it has become your yearly routine.
Yeah, so when you see it now, you want to throw up. Then another thing, man, sometimes you will see face of people for more than 3, 4, the same people for 5 years.
Yes.
You are like, Jesus, I want to see new face. When you hear that somebody come from outside, you will be the first person to go. Not that you have anything to talk, just to, hey, my brother, how is outside? How are you outside? Look at you. Just like that. So what I'm trying to say with this is that we young Africans, we have to think twice when we came to Europe. This Europe is not what we think. It's not functioning the way we think. You understand? The whole thing we know about Europe downtown, when we come here, we will discover that it's not like that. So don't let people, especially people down home, to pressurize you to go and start doing something without thinking. I'm not telling you not to do whatever you want to do. But brother, I'm telling you, man,
to think about the
consequences. About it. Yeah, the consequences. Go inside there. You will see people who run mad. You will see people, yes, Africans, you will be pained. You will see Africans who become violent because they can't take it anymore. They will start injecting them. They don't just start injecting you. You must do something. And sometimes the prison is in you now. After 4 years, 5 years, maybe you hear, my sister is dead, my mother is dead, my father is dead. Your head with twins. So you became violent. You understand what I mean? When you become violent, the only thing they will do to calm you down is to inject you. So when you come out, you won't be the same. So to avoid all this shit, that think about it very well. Nobody gonna tell you truth here. People will always want to use you. That is the fact. Yes, you think they want to help you. No, they're not helping you. They want to use you, and nobody will let you know. So you will realize that this is using when it's too late. You understand what I mean? So I would like to use myself as a point of contact to others. You understand? Who want to listen? So knowing that when you come here, my brother, focus. That farm work or that fabricator you said is too hard. My brother, you think it's too hard? Wait, let heat of prison hit you. when you'll be like 4 or 5 people in the same room, going to toilet and the same toilet, eating the same food for more than 10 years, then you will understand that farm work is not hard. Then you will now realize that construction is not hard. And again, why I like Europe is that, listen, when you come newly here, both the cold and the weather will make you, after some time, at the beginning you will be so excited. Maybe after 6-7 months, now you start seeing, discovering the reality. I mean, you will get some kind, cold-minded. But brother, even if you're going to find work now for 3 years, if you are somebody who is conscious about life, you can get out of it. There is opportunity here for you to, become whatever you want to become. You can go back to do some courses. You can make a lot of things. You understand what I mean? So don't just think that, homie, I'm going to find work. Well, you have to start from somewhere, because your dad did not have any fabrica here. My dad did not build any fabrica here. Even a lot of the Italians themselves, now there is a little bit of work. They're not working. They don't. It's also hard for them to find to make a living. So there is no excuses for me. There is no sufficient excuses that there is no work. There's no this that will make you to go and do something that it could leave you, brother, to 11 years, 15 years, 10 years. It doesn't matter. It doesn't worth it. How long do we have to live in this life? I'm 47 now. I removed 11 out of my life. You understand what I mean? So I mean, how long do we need to live in this life that we have to, shorten such years out of our life? So I would like people also to live.
That was the best time of your life.
That was the time. That was the best time of my life. You understand? When I'm still a young, vibrant man.
So tell me more. Like, I want to tell me more about that part. How you met your wife? Like, tell me more. How you met your wife in jail? Like,
all right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm curious.
Yes, no, very. Yeah, you're supposed to be curious because everybody who knows this, used to say like, is it that possible? Did they put men and women in prison together? No, they don't.
Okay.
The thing is that you guys gonna be in the same prison, but you are not going to be in the same wing. In Spanish, they call it modulo. Modulo means, in the same yard, right? For example, each yard, for example, I was in yard 13. That was where I paid my time. So in Mancillas de las Mulas, that is the name of the jail. Mancillas de las Mulas in Leon. So this modulo, I'm in 13, number 13. Okay, we have 1 to 13, right? Then number 9 is for the women. Okay, now, people who have been in jail for a long time and have good conduct, you have to remember this very well. Have good conduct, not that you have been there. No, if you have good conduct, like you integrate, you are studying, you are working, you are participating. You understand what I mean? So they let you every Sunday to go to church, to Catholic church. So there they let the women to come. So they only let people who have good conduct,
who have good manners,
who have good manners, that's good conduct, to come to the church, to come to that activity. We also have what they call the polideportivo. Polideportivo is where we go to do sports, gym, and everything, play football. But it's only people who have good conduct. So I was among of people who have good conduct. So from there, that is where from there you can see now they allow the women to also come to come to the church so that we can meet together and talk. Not that you will start kissing them or hugging them. If they caught you doing that, they will also punish you and never let you to come out again. But if you see somebody you like, you can write to the authority and say, please, I saw somebody I like in the church. Can you allow me to write with her? So the authority now will authorize you, so you people can start writing. So now, you start writing to her, because when you write the letter, you will send it to the authority inside there. You understand what I mean? Now, the authority will look at, they're not going to read the content, but they'll only say, okay, he's writing with this person. Then they will put it down, and then you start writing. So immediately it completes 6 months, they now will allow you people for the first time to see what they called visita de cristale. If visita de cristale means she will be in a place and a crystal wall will separate both of you. Then she will have a phone, you will have a phone, not a phone but just a communication distance. Then you people will start talking. They will be doing that once in a month. Then after another 6 months they have done that, then they will authorize you people now to what they call vis-a-vis. Vis-a-vis mean now you can meet her face to face in a room. So that is how everything starts.
Wow.
Yes. So, but remember, not because I've been there for a long time, they allow me to go to church. No, it's because I was having good conduct. For instance, I was participating in in sports. I'm very, very active. We have a football team. So I was the goalkeeper.
Okay.
We have a table tennis competition. I always participate.
Okay.
We have what again do we have? We have boxing, which I love. You understand what I mean? I always participate.
Right there in the jail.
Right there, of course. Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I'm telling you. They didn't lock you up there to useless your life. No,
Okay.
they locked you up there to see if you have repented from what you've done, and now if you are ready to integrate, so they have facilities for you to go and integrate.
Okay.
What do you like? You are still brilliant. You want to go back to school. There are opportunities for you to study. You want to learn work. But there are opportunity. You want to also work to have a little money when you come out. You can start life. So you have the opportunity. So all depends on you. You see what I'm telling you? Say that all depends on you. When you now go into that shit, now you realize that no, this is a very deep. I have made the mess of my life. How am I going to come out? So this is the ways to come out. And another thing too, you'll be speaking with the psychologist every month.
Okay, there's a psychologist.
Of course,
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
They don't just leave you. Then let me throw you into jail. You have committed crime, throw you into jail and useless your life and let you out. No, they don't do that. Why? Because they know you will come out again to the society and now you become more worse.
Okay.
Do you understand me? So
Yes,
they will
sir.
do everything to see those of us, those of you who are inside, who have made mistake. What they call it now is mistake, okay? So who have made mistake of their life and they are ready to repent. They are ready now to contribute into the society. They give you the opportunity to do that. But when they find out that no, you are not ready, trust me, they will make you eat all your sentence. It's all your sentence. Even if it's 20 years, you will eat it all. And when they see you are not indigent, you don't have the citizenship, they'll make sure they take you home. You know why? Because they are not stupid. They know fully well that you've been here for 20 years, nobody came to visit you. You did not integrate. What are you going to do when you go outside? You are going to do worst. So you know what they're going to do? They will do everything, send you to your country. You see, that is why we used to hear that somebody, after finishing jail, they send the person back home. Something happened. Not only people who behave bad, that sometimes two people used to have bad luck. You will see a bad judge, you will say you are going to pay 20 years and you will also go home. And he stamp it. Nobody will save you. But it's very rare. Judges do that, depends on your crime. If the crime is so horrible, or some people will go to court and they lose their head. They think that maybe shouting or challenging the judge will reduce the sentence. No. So when the judge gets provoked, they will not mind you because they will not follow you to shout. You can do what they will tell you, express yourself. So that is a trap. So when you express yourself properly, no problem. But when you use the arrogant words, they will not mind you. The only thing, they will wait for you. Any opportunity they see, either they will make sure you pay the whole sentences and go back home, or you pay the whole sentences and they frustrate you.
Hey, Claire, what do you find amazing about your wife? Like, what makes you attracted to her in the first place?
All right. Well, this is a very good question, my brother. I like your question. It's an intelligent one. Normally, I said I don't want to go into detail about this, but I want people to also learn from this, because when something happens to you, I believe that when something happens to you, you came out of it. The good thing you can do for the universe to pay back is to let people also learn from it. So me keeping it and die with it doesn't make any sense. Where is intelligent on it? So now, I met my wife. My wife was also young, with the similar problem I had. That is what she have. You know, bad orientation. Friends also deceiving you. You thinking you want to make money without knowing that you are about to destroy your life. And you realize that you are destroying your life when it's late. So I met my wife there. And she was so devastated. She was crying and everything. She was the only Nigerian. So what made me to put my eyes on her is that she was the only Nigerian there.
Okay.
You know, so, excuse me. So we were like 5 Nigerians, 4 Igbo people, and one Benin guy, right? But we are doing like family. So when we met this, but I'm the oldest. That is, I'm the smallest, but I'm the oldest in the prison, and also my sentence is also more higher in the prison. They were like feeling sorry for me. They were like, no, brother, no, go for her. We will not allow all this Spanish to take our sister. We will not agree. We'll go for her. So you understand what I mean? And you are the one always going out. Please go for her. Make sure you go for her. So when I approach her, we start talking, we became friends anyway. So, but first and foremost, I'm somebody with so much compassionate. I feel so compassionate. I feel so sorry for her. You understand what I mean? I was like, I told her, when she told me her situation and everything, I was like,
how many years was she facing?
That's what I want to tell you now.
Okay.
So I was like, hey, baby, they are going to give you 9 years. That is the law in Spain. From what they wrote here, minimum is 9 years.
Okay.
She was like, God forbid, no, it's not my portion. I cannot be here 9 years if it is happening. I said, look at everybody, look at her. She said it's not her portion. I said, okay, no problem. I wish that it's not your your portion, but I'm just being real with you. I said, even me, when I came in, the Ghanaian guy who had been in jail for 10 years, read my paper and tell me, brother, you are getting 11 years. Damn. I said, I never talked to this Ghanaian again.
Okay.
But after some time that they gave me 11 years, I met him.
Okay.
I go and hug him. He said, yeah, brotherly, don't worry, I know. I feel sorry for you that time, but I was forced to tell you the truth so that you will start mentalizing yourself. If I tell you are going to stay 2 years, after 2 years, if you didn't come out, maybe you will go crazy. But as I told you at the beginning, you get angry, but you start having the mentality that, man,
I'm not preparing yourself.
Yes, that I'm not coming out early from this. It's better for you. That's why I do that.
Your wife faced.
So no, my wife never did the 9 years.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So because the faith she have in her, after some times that we start communicating and everything, she became pregnant. And when you're pregnant in Spain, they have to take you to a minimum security prison. And that minimum security prison, you have all possibilities to go out. So
right then and there you forgive Ambele?
No, inside there, yes. Inside.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not allowed to have baby inside jail. No, Spain doesn't allow that.
You got her pregnant
of
right
course,
there?
yes, right there, yeah.
Okay, that was after you guys started sleeping each other.
Listen, I explained before, maybe the word I used.
Yeah, I said
when I said vis-a-vis, you know, anybody who had been in Spain.
You told me there was a time they allow you guys inside the room.
Yes, every once in a month.
Okay.
At the beginning was once a month just to talk. You understand what I mean?
I got you.
Yes. Then the second one now is vis-a-vis. That vis-a-vis means intimo. Means you stay in the room with her. Now they have approved, just like they have approved you people to go ahead.
Yeah.
So it's no longer. For instance, if anything come up, the prison is away.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean? If she's pregnant without the prison getting away, it's a problem to me and to her.
Okay.
You cannot do that because you disobey now. You disobey the rules, and you cannot disobey the rule there. If you disobey the rule there, I mean you are complicated. It's even better you disobey the rule outside than you disobey them inside. Then now she's now forced by law to be taken out. You understand what I mean? To a minimum security prison. And the minimum security prison, people will come for your rescue. There are characters, there are a lot of people now can come out to your rescue. So, but do you know what? Because I've spent like 9 years before she came, and you understand, I'm about to go.
Okay.
I know that in 2 years' time I'm going. You understand what I mean? So miraculously she get pregnant, and before I leave after 2 months. I leave. She go to minimum security prison. You understand what I mean? So now, after 3 months that she gave birth, gradually after a year, now the child, any family member of me or of her can come and get the child out.
Okay.
You understand what I mean? So that now she can prepare herself to come out. And that is obligation. If you have no family too coming to take the child, they will take your child. Yes, exactly, yes. They will take your child. They will give you the opportunity, you understand what I mean, to come and take your child with any family member that you have outside.
What's my friend?
No, friend, no. It must be a family member. It could be your friend that you said is, but not anyhow. For example, you have to have the requirement. For example, you have to be working. You understand what I mean? You have to have family and be working.
Okay.
That is the only thing. So if the name doesn't correspond, the surname doesn't correspond, they don't really care. But the requirement they ask is working. They want to make sure that you can take care of the child. And again, when the person now you are helping come out, you can have a place to go. It will not be obligated to be in the street and start robbing or start doing a crime.
So continue.
So that was what happened. So after some time, the cousins of my wife came for the rescue of the little baby of my first son. So they took him. I'm already out, so I'm also doing some little work. So that is how, before you know it, my wife now is out. You understand what I mean? So all of us now start living in Spain. But after 8 months to 1 year, then I see that it's difficult for me because from the sentence they gave to me, I have to spend like other 5 years before I could take back my resident permit. So, and how am I going to live? You understand what I mean? Then, glory be to God that my wife has carta soggiorno. Do you understand me? So now she...
Italian document?
Yes, because she lives here. Before she has her problem. She has been here a long time. You understand what I mean? Yes. You see why I was telling you that I think that this is how the universe just prepared my journey for me. Even she was not living in Spain. So she was passing by, then she has the problem there, you see. Then she said, oh, my dear, why not? Let's go back to Italy. I know in Napoli. So we start there.
Okay.
No, there we'll get married. They will give you documents and you start working to be more easier than we staying here more 5 years before you get your document. What about they didn't give you? What about the process? You have another problem. Please. So after much conviction and everything, I said, okay. That is how we relocated down here.
Wow.
Down there in Napoli. That was 2014. So life started. You understand what I mean? I start working. Now, the difference now is that now I'm like somebody who is newly born. You understand? I was loaded now with experiences. You understand what I mean? I have done my time inside. I have understand Europe. I have know a lot of things. You understand what I mean? So that is what helped me to now move around. So immediately I came to Italy, Naples. After a year, I opened an African shop. Yes. I opened because I've gotten the experience. I start working, I start going to farm, doing everything. Before you know it, I gathered money, I open an African shop. And that is what I'm bringing up to today.
Man, you have your own
African shop. Yes. I will invite you here in Ashera.
Congratulations.
So anytime you come to Naples, try to come here.
I love this. I love this.
So what I'm trying to say is that life is what you make it, nigga. It's what you make out of it. There is nobody don't have challenges. You see all of us wearing clothes, we all have challenges inside, but don't let this challenge to eat you. Don't let it to eat you up. So if you didn't eat you up, believe me, you eat it up. You understand what I mean? Thank you, bro.
Wow. But anyway, I must really congratulate your wife. Like, she's an amazing person.
Yeah, she is.
I've never seen her. I don't know her, but to get this kind of woman.
Do you want to see her? Do you want me to go on video call?
Maybe later,
Okay.
after the interview. It's clear. So, like, then how life now? But everything is okay with you now. Like,
Well,
I believe now.
yes, everything is fine.
Okay.
Everything is fine. The only thing is that I lost my first daughter,
Yeah.
2023.
I'm very sorry about
Yes,
that.
she's 17 years when she left. Really, I suffered so much because she was like my 5 and 6. That girl, you understand? So the thing really affects me, and she was my stepdaughter for you to see. It's my stepdaughter. You understand what I mean? But in my home, she's the first daughter. That is it. You understand what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm from Imo State. My wife is from Edo State.
Okay.
You understand what I mean?
Sounds
Yes,
good.
So that is it. So life is what you make out of it. Everybody have a complication. Especially another thing I want to talk about is we here in Europe, brother. A lot of our children are crying outside. Yeah, this mistake we are making, that we make kids here, we make kids there, we make kids up and down. Come on, we got to stop that. Okay. We got to stop that. If you cannot support a woman that you put your seat on, my brother, come on, you are a man, not a coward. I'm not saying that women are perfect here in Europe. No, everybody have his own plus or minus, even women. You understand what I mean? Women also have theirs. But what I'm saying is that no matter the problem you have with a woman, as long as you make a baby, please take care of that baby.
Very important.
Don't stay with the woman if you don't want. I'm not telling you to stay with the woman.
But that child,
that child, please, because a lot of our kids are now lost. And it's painful. It's painful. These are the future. These are the people who can even help to wipe out our tears in future. No longer we now. Our life is almost coming, like my own is almost, if I live more 30 years now, 20 years, I'm happy. So I understand that my life is almost going to the end of it. So the only thing I could do now is the young people who are coming behind, who are the young people, I'll start from our kids. I'll start from the seed I live in this planet. So taking care of them. It doesn't make sense, you running up and down. It doesn't make sense, you making kids in Italy, you make some in Germany, you make some all over, you leave them and run. Those kids are suffering, and you go somewhere pretending that's nothing. That is not good. We cannot live like Afro-Americans. Their own case is different. You understand what I mean? Everybody knows us in this planet that we are Africans, and we have a very strict way of raising kids, of preparing our family. So I used to be surprised here to see that a lot of our men, not forget about the tribe, whether Igbo or Yoruba or Benin, all the same here. They make babies and run away. You understand what I mean? And a lot of times these babies end up in the hands of the social. You understand what I mean? Go to a lot of Casa Familiar here. You will cry, my brother. I'm telling you. You will shed tears. You will see black babies, 12 years, 13 years, being abandoned. And come on, you understand what I mean? How do you want these kids to feel when they grow up? Some will also even grow. They don't even speak the English any longer. They speak only Italian. And you will see them with pens. Some will come telling you, they told me that my father's name is this and that. I'm looking for him. You understand what I mean? So please, let's try to be human. Let's try to understand that the condition we live don't supposed to force us to live like animals. You making even animals don't make babies and live it. Do you know that? They don't make their babies and live it. So how much more we? Okay, now you will come to the excuse that the women have done this, they have done that. Okay, good. You know that the woman have done that before you go with her, yes or no? So that is not an excuse. And you that is trying to judge a woman, what are you doing? What have you done? You understand what I mean? So you cannot just start calling a pot black while you are kettle. No. You understand what I mean? So the issue, the point I was trying to make here is that please, we need to take care of our baby. I am crying inside my heart every day. I'm telling you. I used to do interpreting work for a lot of Casa Familia here. When you say black children, my brother, you will cry. You will cry, man. I'm telling you, if you have compassion, you will cry. You will see that, man, there is no way we will earn respect in this continent because they know that we are cowards when it comes to making baby. Only few of us are taking responsibility of the babies. You understand what I mean? Only few of us.
Wow. To round up this program, do you have any kind of life message or advice for someone like who's been watching you to this very moment?
Yes, a lot of I've got a lot of advices, but advice is, for instance, in my place, they used to say that when they give you advice, then you yourself will use your own head to make 1 + 1, to recycle from the advice, not the one that is good for you, because I'll be giving you advice based on my own experience, but my journey and your journey is not the same, but you can always learn something, just like me, can also learn something. Yeah, like for example, a lot of your video, when I watch them, I go to the comment section. I used to be amazed, so a lot of times I used to pick things from the comments. You understand what I mean? So you see how it goes. Now you made a video, and also people benefit from listening and from the comments too. So the advice I have to give to people is that, especially the young ones, is that please don't give up. Europe is not what we think. I know a lot of us are in pain. Forget about being just smiling. Yes, a lot of us are in pain. You went to work, they don't treat you well. You went anywhere, they don't treat you well. So comes a time it will look as if, man, this Europe, you think it's not a mistake. Somebody called me one day, he said, bros, are you sure that I'm already in Europe or I'm still on my way? I said, no, bros, you're already here, don't worry. With time, everything will be good. So what I'm trying to say is that if you think that the work you are doing is so hard, you cannot take it any longer, my brother, please endure a little bit. What you're going to do as you're doing the work, think of another thing more better for you to do. You understand? Don't leave the work and go to the street, because the consequences of the street is too high. I'm telling you, it's too high. Forget about people you see flaunting cars, flaunting money. We know what you're saying. 2% out of 100%. 2% who made it out of 100%. That is what you are saying. So I will advise people to be strong, be hardworking, and one more thing, focus and make sure you have your documents. Remember one thing, that this is not your place. One day you will go. Even if you be here 30, 40 years, there will be a time the way that will not be suitable to you, because it's not your system, whether you like it or not. Now you are young, you can enjoy the cold more or less, but there will be a time you can no longer enjoy this cold. It will go to your bone because you are old.
One more question.
Yes.
So how different is Italy from Spain?
During my time in Spain, okay, we were having what they called construction boom. That was where I work. You know, Spain, there was work that time, but after that they have crisis and the work finished. Okay, then people also try to survive just like here. But the only thing is that Spain is more organized. In terms of organized, believe me, they are very they organize just like Germany, but Germany has more money than them. Italy also have more money than them. But when you come to organize, when you see children brought up, when I'm talking about Italy, I'm talking about the place I've lived in, which is Campania. I'm not talking about the north because I haven't lived there, and I also learned that life there is different. Okay, so but comparing the system, Spain is completely organized. I'm telling you, yes, it's completely organized, and they like education. They like when people being there. They are mostly straightforward people, but they're not friendly. Yeah, they're not friendly. Yeah, they're not friendly. But where I'm living in Naples, Campania, they are more friendly. They will not let you to starve. Yes. If you need something, they will give to you. You understand? But that is not love. You don't give a man bread. No, you show a man how to make his own bread. That is, you understand what I mean? Spain will push you to learn how to make your own bread. But here we always give you used clothes.
Okay.
You see the difference. So
Okay.
they say the wise people talk little and understand more. I'm not saying that here is not good. That is
Okay.
not what I mean. But I'm just trying to show you. Compare the difference.
yeah.
Spain will make you like when we entered you in Spain, we say this is no longer Spain, this is Spain. We never know it's Spain. But believe me, psychologically, it will push you. You understand what I mean? To integrate yourself and to know your worth. It will bring out the best in you. If you are still stupid, it will bring out the best stupidity in you. Yeah. While in Campania, here where I'm living in Napoli, believe me, people are more friendly.
Okay.
They are more friendly. They will see, they call you my friend, and nobody will do that in Spain. Nobody will mind you. Yes, yeah,
you're your own, no?
You're your own. Yes, everybody is. Even who told you good money will be happy. You understand what I mean? So the difference here is that, for me, I still love Spain.
Really?
But so for someone who just came in Europe, who have no experience, especially who is from Africa, Napoli is better for him. Yes. To start life, for a beginner.
Okay.
If you understand life, you can have a humble beginning in Napoli, and with time, you grow up. But in Spain, no, you need support. You need people to put you through. You need a lot of things. You need help.
One more question.
Go
So,
on.
like, what has kept your marriage? Like, what has been the secret that kept your marriage to this very moment now?
Yes.
So you've been married for like 19 years,
19
right?
years, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is the secret to a long-term marriage?
Well, bro, there is no secret on it.
Okay.
The first secret is love,
Okay.
and the second secret is the place we met. Yes. The bond is too much because
Okay.
the pain was so much.
Okay.
We met in a very painful situation. Believe me, you can't understand this. Only those who went to jail will understand this. It's very, very difficult for you to mix up a friend you met in jail. You and him is like, you cannot be separated again. You understand what I mean? It's very, 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 very hard for you to make the person up, talk less of a woman. You understand what I mean? So a lot of times, we have our differences, me and my wife. Remember, I'm Igbo, she's Benin. You understand what I mean? And everybody have this mentality that it doesn't work out between both Igbos and Benin. You understand what I mean? But I told my wife that is what used to happen to people, but it ain't gonna happen to us.
Okay.
If it happened to John, doesn't mean it's gonna happen to John. So what I used to think is that the pain
The pain you guys went
where
through.
we went through. So anytime we are having problem, she will look at my eyes, I will look at her eyes. We will start remembering where we met. So only with that, man, we will try to resolve the situation. We have a lot of problems, that is for sure, which is normal in marriage. Even your teeth with your tongue used to have some clashes. Sometimes your teeth will eventually bite your tongue without you, so you will cry, isn't it? So imagine they have differences. They will also settle. Talk of human being. The thing is willingness. When you are willing for something to function, believe me, it functions.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but the willingness don't have to come to only one person. Because if it is only the woman pushing, one day she will get tired. You understand what I mean? She will say, I'm a human being too. Let it go. You understand what I mean? And if it is the man, the same thing. But if when both of you are balancing the equation, believe me, it's difficult.
This one the worst.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So when you're falling down, you say, "Oh, honey, come on. Why are you behaving like this? Realize yourself. You balance it." But if I have to now start capitalizing on the bad thing she's doing or on the wrong she's doing, it will never work out.
Okay.
You understand what I mean? I only focus
On the
on
positive
the
side.
positive side. But and remember, I'm a very hot temperament somebody. Don't think I'm I'm not calm. I'm a very hot temperament somebody, and she's calm also.
Okay.
You understand what I mean? So
Okay.
now it looks as if it's completely
So
balanced.
sometimes now where you are kind of like, hi.
Yeah,
She will calm you
she will
down.
calm down. Yes, and when she also on her own, I will mellow.
It makes
You
sense.
understand what
It
I mean?
makes sense.
Because I want it to work out, and she wants it to work out. That is
yeah.
what is working out.
You both are putting effort.
Effort, yes, and we don't allow anybody, family member, friend member. No, that is the first principle.
Okay.
Yes.
There's no third party. You're married.
No.
Okay.
If we're gonna separate, it have to be our decision.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No third party. No,
Okay.
I'm telling you, no blood brother, no blood. No, please.
Okay.
We don't involve you and don't get involved. Unless when I involve you, know that you have get out of hand.
Okay.
So because I understand this, that this is the first. One of the things that broke intertribal marriage here in Europe is this thing. Believe me, first and foremost, yes. The man will be brainwashed one corner, the woman will be brainwashed one corner. They will come together and they'll start fighting. So, but when you realize this, you stop. You set a boundary. No, don't get in here. We are brothers. We are sisters. It ends here. This is my deal. So if I'm tired, I will go.
Declare.
Wow.
Wow. See, drop ITD on the comment section. If you watch it to this very moment, drop it. ITD. I want to see it on the comment section. Say it clear on the comment section. If you watch it to this very moment, like, boss.
Yes.
Wow. Thank you so much. Your life is a testimony.
Yes, okay.
Thank you so much, man. I'm impressed.
Yes. I'm also happy to talk with you.
Wow,
for the
thank you
interview.
so much.
Yes,
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
One thing I like you is that you ask intelligent questions. I mean, you are not just doing video for content. Let me just do content sake. No, you are trying to, bring a point that can help people. Anybody who watch your video who did not learn, where the person maybe they did not find something that you want to learn in that moment, but if you continue watching, you will find something to learn.
Wow.
Because I learned from your video. I'm
so
not
much.
just telling you because you're here.
And I have also learned from you. Thank you so much. I've learned from you as well.
Welcome,
I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
May God continue to strengthen you
Amen.
and strengthen us.
Yes,
And strengthen you that is watching.
You
So
too.
if you made it to this very moment, drop ITD on the comment section. Italian video, drop it with the love emoji. Peace out. I love you guys so much.
out, bro.
But God love you more. So stay tuned. The best is yet to come. See you in my next video. Ciao.